Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Putzee's Chronicles in Minecraft. That's right, we're back in my single player world, baby. Hi, yeah. So, um, why are we here? We're here. We're here because we're not on Maplecraft anymore. The reason why it's been so long since we've been here is because of Maplecraft, right? But Maplecraft, she's a done. Okay, for us, anyways. And no, wait a second. Maplecraft is still alive. Maplecraft itself will be alive for a long time. Long live Maplecraft, right? But we're here because we're sort of in an in-between period. What's happening? Oh, this guy is dying on a cactus. We're just in kind of an in-between period between Maplecraft and the next thing, which I will tell you. I didn't go into this much detail in the last Maplecraft episode, but I will tell you that it's going to be another. It's going to be another vanilla server, okay? And it's nothing that you know because it's going to be brand new. And hopefully we're going to have some kind of announcement here in the next little while that we can share with you guys. And then you'll have a lot more details. But I can tell you that we're hoping to start sometime middle of June. That's what we've been talking about. So yeah, look forward to that. But in the meantime, we're going to try to pump out a couple episodes here of Putzee's Chronicles in Minecraft. And today, guys, what's on the agenda? Today, we are going to look at the pumpkin and melon farm because she is complete. Get out of my way, stupid. Yep, she's complete. If you remember, if you watched the last episode when we were down here, I believe it was episode 29. This little area right here was not like this. I cleaned it up, made it look like this area down here, which you probably do remember, right? Haven't done anything in and on this level except for where the villagers are. I'll show you that in a second. And I added something more here for aesthetics. I kind of made these little pillars here. I left this like this to show you what it used to look like. You know, we just had this kind of cool 3D checker pattern going all the way around, but I felt like, you know, it was a little bit boring. It needed something more, so I did this right here. I think that looks good. I think it looks nice. I love the way the orange stained clay looks with the brown, with the oak, the dark oak to be specific. But yeah, lime green with the dark oak looks amazing as well. What do you guys think? I think it looks good the way it goes up like that. Pretty nifty. All right, so this right here is where we're keeping our villagers. They're in a much nicer spot. Before they were in these like kind of, if you remember, they were in these little dirt huts right here until I could figure out what to do with them. But here they are, tucked away, nice and safe. Um, hi. Hi. That's Shorty. He didn't quite grow all the way. I'm not sure what happened with that dude, but his name is Shorty. We're calling him that for obvious reasons. Yeah, before I had like 3 villagers in here. Now I've got 6. I had to scratch my nose there. Sorry if it made noise. We had 3 before, now we have 6, and that's probably overkill. But we're probably going to add some more farm area on the other side of this. Maybe dig out a room over there. Which actually over there is where the Zombinator thing is, where the zombie trap is. So we'll have to figure some stuff out. But I want to have a wheat farm over there, and maybe have some automated carrot and potato stuff because these guys also have those trades. But yeah, these guys are all farmers, which is cool. Shorty here has my second best pumpkin trade. And this guy right here has my best pumpkin trade, which is the best pumpkin trade you can have. And by the way, if I sound different, it's because I've gone back to my Logitech G35. I wasn't loving the Yeti too much. But this guy has the 7 melon trade, which is the lowest melon trade you can get. And these guys are terrible. This guy has my second best melon trade right here. Okay. All right. So this is all the emeralds I've gotten so far just from what I've harvested in this farm, which is pretty stinking awesome. Look at that. We're loaded. These are all things that they made me trade with them so that I can unlock them. These right here are just overflow chests. Okay. Right here is where our items are coming up after they get collected. And we'll go down and show you that stuff. That's pretty cool. Yep, all the melon slices come up here. And by the way, what is with harvesting the melons and getting these slices? Okay, that is so stupid. Why not just give us a full melon when we harvest? And if we want the melon slices, we can, we can do it in our little crafting area there. I think that's so dumb. Okay, so for the next little bit, I have an idea. And that idea, as you can see, let me just show you this real quick. I've got the track going back and forth. This is where the hopper minecart's going to be going. Okay, and collecting all of our stuff. That's going to be harvested by the pistons that are coming straight down right here, if you guys remember. Okay, the pistons are going to come down, harvest the melons, harvest the pumpkins. Then we've got these guys on both sides. Can I please get down here? Pretty please. Underneath there where the hopper minecart is going to go, when we tell it to, back and forth and collect all of the stuff up there. Okay, suck it through. All right, so here's our timing mechanism. And what I'm going to do, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this in stages, in steps, okay? So we're going to do, say, like this part, step 1, step 2. We're going to talk about the item elevator, the clock, all that stuff, okay? Starting right now. Okay. Step 1. This right here. Okay, guys, step 1. This right here is Ethos Hopper a Timer, okay? Now this guy, this is how this works. First of all, you can see you've got 2 hoppers facing into each other. And by the way, I use this on Maplecraft, and this is something that's commonly used in the Minecraft community. And a lot of you guys already know about this, but for those of my viewers, which there are a few, this is for you. I just wanted to try to explain this stuff. I kind of like explaining it. It kind of helps me actually understand a little better how it works if I'm able to explain it. So we're going to give it a go. So yeah, you can see the hoppers are facing into each other. Now normally what that would mean is if you put items in here, now I've got 5 stacks of cobble in here going back and forth. Normally if you had something like that, you can see it's just going back and forth, right? Now here, the reason why that's not happening is this redstone block, okay? That redstone block, now it moved over here, is locking this guy. So you can see this one's filling up now, and this one is emptying. It's sending all of its items over to this one. And it can because it's not locked by this redstone block, okay? So now what's going to happen is as soon as this guy is empty, this comparator, because it's there to detect whether there's items in these hoppers or not, as soon as it detects that there are no items, it will turn off, right? So there will be no power to it when there's no items in here. As soon as that happens, this piston will retract, and this piston will extend, pushing this redstone block in front of here, right? So that way it kind of moves back and forth. Now, when this guy moves over here, let's see if we can just speed this up a little bit. Pull these guys out. Pull these guys out. Pull half of these guys out. Move over here. Pop, 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 like so. How are we doing? Okay, let's just watch this happen. So, as soon as this empties, like I said, that turns off. That goes over here. Now, you see that when this redstone block comes over here, it lights up this redstone dust. And that's how we kind of have a timer to tell us when to fire the pistons to harvest the pumpkins and melons, and when to send these carts, these hopper mine carts, off to collect the pumpkins and the melons, right? But this isn't going to work because it's a constant signal, okay? we need it, then I'll explain what's going on over here in a second. We need it to be a pulse, like a quick pulse, so that the pistons extend and then retract immediately, and so that the power track that those guys are on powers just quickly to send this guy off. And so what would happen is, if this was a constant signal and this was over here and on the whole time, that hopper minecart would go and it would do its collection and it would come back. But because that power track would still be powered by the signal, it would bounce back out again. So we need that power track to be off, because when a power track is off, cart stops. Okay, makes sense? All right, so what we do to fix that is very, very simple. To turn that into a pulse, we do this right here. So, whoops, I knocked out too many things. Let's put this back in there, and we put redstone dust right there, so you can see that's powered by that redstone block. Now we're going to do a piston, and watch what happens to the piston when we put this in there. Right? It extends. Now we're going to put this block here, okay? And we're going to take a repeater and we're going to put it right here. And we need this repeater on 4 ticks. That's important. Okay, so let's see if we can get this going again. We need to remove all this stuff. So that's going to go back over here. There it goes. Okay. So let's speed this up again. I'll move this over to here. Right? Did that right? Hopefully. Okay, so watch what happens now with this. See it pulsed? So what happened was, while this block was down, that redstone signal went through the block and into this repeater, okay? But the piston then extended, removing the signal, okay? So it was going through the block, but the piston extended, meaning that the signal could no longer go through the block. So that's how you get kind of a pulse. All right. Okay, next step. Step number 2. This guy right here is the exact same thing, except for these torches down here. What these redstone torches are doing is they're locking these guys full time. Okay. Right now, both of these hoppers are locked, and we've got 2 items in here, 1 item in here, as you can see, so 3 total. And what's going to happen is that when that pulse comes through, it's going to light this redstone and it's going to turn off both of these torches. So that this one, when that redstone torch turns off, will become unlocked. This one will remain locked because of the redstone block, but this one will become unlocked, meaning that this item, when that happens, will have just enough time to flow into this. And when that happens, this piston and this redstone block come back over to here. And so it's the same thing, but it takes a lot longer. And the reason why we needed to do that is because this, even with it full with cobble, 5 stacks of cobble, only goes about 4 minutes and 15 seconds, roundabout, between redstone signals. So we need it to be longer than that. We need it to be more like 16 to 20 minutes, which is what we've got here. This actually, with 3 items in here, amounts to around 21 minutes. And I've got a timer going right now, so we'll be able to say exactly how long. But yeah, that's what we're doing there. And again, we need it to be a pulse, so that's what this is doing. Okay. Same thing, it's just above ground instead of down in the ground. And the reason we couldn't do it the exact same way is because of the redstone torch here. Now, if we did it that way, you can see that the redstone torch would have been right there, and it would have been lighting this guy full time. And we can't have that. So we move it over 1 and above ground. Okay? And yep, that gives us another pulse, which goes to here, which leads us to the next step. So the next step then is, when this redstone goes to here, it's going to jump down here, go into this block, and turn that redstone torch off. And because that redstone torch turns off, this one will turn on, right? And then what happens is it lights this redstone, and that's what powers the powered track that's underneath these hopper minecarts and sends them on their way, okay? Now, the other thing that happens when this pulses is it sends a pulse signal up here, up this redstone tower, to our pistons, which are facing down, right? And the pistons are below the dark oak here. And something that I changed from the last time we were up here, because I had this all set up last time, but I didn't have all these repeaters here. I only had repeaters in here that were necessary to extend the signal. Now I've got these in here to make it so when these pistons fire, they don't all fire so close together. You can see I've got these all set to 4 ticks. So we've got 8 ticks in between each line of pistons, and it's the same on the other side over here. So that they don't all fire at the same time, causing a huge lag spike. Ooh, we're getting close, I think. We're getting close. Okay, so let's see. Where are we at here? Okay, nothing's in here. Oh man, so all of these guys need to now move from here to here for this to fire. Okay, and this right here is set to 4 ticks as well. That is important. Next step, next thing. This is its own thing right here, okay? This is the item elevator. And what's going to happen then is that when these guys come back, they're going to, because they stop on this track, they're going to drain into this hopper right here. That hopper is going to drain into this dropper, which there's a dropper here and there's a dropper above it on the other side of this block. Now they're going to drain into these droppers, so we need a way actually to power these guys to send the items up because they need power, and it won't do to have a constant redstone signal. Let's remove this so I can demonstrate. It won't do to have a constant redstone signal. So let's just demonstrate with some planks here, okay? So you see there's 3 in there. We add a torch, now there's 2, right? But they're not continuing to go up, right? And by the way, this redstone torch is not only powering, sending power to this, but it's also sending power to the dropper above it, because this redstone torch is powering this block, which is next to the dropper. If that makes sense. Okay. But again, it can't be a constant signal. It's got to be a pulse, as you can see. Now we set it down again. One more goes up. Set it down again. Another one goes up. Okay? So we need this thing to pulse in order for this to work. And what's going to do that for us is this little comparator clock right here. Now, because when there's an item in here, watch what happens. Let's see. Actually, let's do this. Let's put this back. Okay. Now we need to put that back. Okay. Whoops. All right. No, we're good. Okay, so let's go ahead and put some blocks in there. And you saw what happened there, right? Let's put all these in there. Okay, now you see there's kind of a pulsing clock action going here. So it detects that there's an item in here, right? And it sends a signal. It picks up a signal and it sends that signal into this repeater, and that repeater goes into the block, right? And then the redstone here, this redstone dust pulls that signal out of the block, sends it into this repeater, and then through this redstone dust back into the side of the comparator. Now, when the comparator detects an item in here, it's only like a 1 block length signal strength. But when it goes into this repeater, it resets it to a full 15 length redstone signal, okay? And when that happens and that signal comes around and comes into the side, because the signal coming into the side is greater than the signal coming into the back, it will turn itself off. And it'll constantly do that. So it'll turn on because it sees an item in there. Signal will come around, turn it off, but there's an item in there still. Signal comes around. So it just kind of goes in a circle and does that pulsing thing, which gives us, when that pulse goes into here, turns that torch on and off, and turns this torch on and off, which gives us our what we need to power the items up. Okay? Hopefully I did an okay job with that. And I think that's it. I think that's it. I think we've explained everything. So let's head upstairs. There's one thing, though, guys. I don't know if we talked about this, but the fact, because these guys break into these melon slices, they're going to fill up that double chest really fast. And what I would like is to be able to have some kind of, have this actually go up into more than the one double chest. But that's going to mean I have to move some stuff around. A lot of stuff, guys, a lot of stuff. Uh, so, oh man, that's so loud. You know what? While I think about what I'm going to do with this, let's go take care of this business over here. Okay? Be right back. Alright, before we head over there, I feel like our Zombinator needs more arrows. So let's head into our little skelly farm here and grab some more arrows. And this will be good because I'll be able to show this to those of you who haven't seen this yet. This is my skelly farm, and I've got the spawner down there. And what I do is I have this button here that turns off these lights, and it retracts these, which turns off those lights, which means that those guys can spawn. Pretty cool. This is one of my earlier builds, and I love this thing. It's so awesome. So yeah, they'll just continue to spawn, and there's a drowning system down here where they drown, and then they give me their drops, which are caught in here and sent up this item elevator right here, which is a different kind of item elevator. You can hear them drowning right now. And then, so yeah, it goes up that item elevator, goes into this water stream, and goes into these chests. There they go. Awesome. It's working very nicely. And, what, is that a trap chest? I don't know. I don't remember which one of these is a trap chest. I think it might be that one. Anyways, we need to get some more arrows for the Zombinator. That's what I was saying. Let's grab a bunch of these. So, yeah, I need to turn it off. Alright, let's head over. Let's head back over. Watch this go. I love this. Ah, love it. Okay, see you over at the Zombinator. Oh man, it looks like they despawned. We went too far away. Oh well. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Oh, we can still blow up these guys for demonstration purposes. Wonder what time of day it is. Can't really tell through the water. Oh well, maybe we'll demonstrate that later. Maybe when it's nighttime? I don't know. Let's just go ahead and blow these guys up for fun. Oh yeah, wow, this guy survived. Holy cow. Tough guy. Tough guy, eh? Tough guy. Sweet. Okay, yeah. Shoot, I was hoping there was going to be a bunch in there. Maybe we can try it again. Gosh, it seems like these guys have been collecting for a while. I wonder when this is going to harvest again. Let's check it out. Okay, so there's 2 in there, 1 in there. Alright, so the next time this guy comes over here and then back again, this guy is going to move from here to here, and then it's going to give us a pulse. So we're going to go ahead and wait for that to happen. And as soon as that happens, we can watch this thing go, do its thing. How about that? Sounds good to me. Okay, it's going to go any second now. Okay, here we go. There it goes. Nice. So, okay, yep, you can see it's picking them up. And the reason why it didn't get these guys is because the hopper minecart had already gone by here. Before these guys actually extended. And this, it's not going to pick up because it got spit out too far. We can kind of watch and see. Watch these guys get picked up. There they go. Sweet. So pretty much all of them got picked up. And this guy's, these right here will get picked up when it comes back. So let's head down and see. Well, maybe we can catch this guy moving around here. There he goes. So yeah, he's going to come back and he'll pick those up. when he comes back this way. Should work. Should pick him up. Alright, so let's head over here. And we can watch this thing in action. Okay, here he comes. And that's who's going to win here. Oh, it's so close, but I think the pumpkin guy won. Alright, so now you can see that thing's pulsing, right? Alright, so that's sending those guys up. This guy's draining into here, going through here, and into the... oh, this is a hopper, this is a dropper. Man, that's so hard to remember that. Okay, sweet. Let's head up. Let's head up and watch the pumpkins coming into the chests. Oop. Oh, I guess it didn't pick that up. Okay, whatever. Alright. So yeah, as you can see, this thing is filling up really quick. You know, if I was just working around in the area and forget about this thing, it's going to overflow, unfortunately. So I do need to figure something out. I'm not sure if we'll do that in this episode. We might do that next episode. We'll have to see. But super happy with how that turned out. Wondering how the zombies are doing. No zombies because it's daytime. Alright, well, I'm going to think about what we're going to do for the rest of the episode. There is a possibility we might go and check out some new biomes that I found today, but I need to set up some nether portals so we can have a quick way to get to them because they are a little bit of a ways off. But I am excited to show you what I did find. Okay, so be right back. Alright, so we're finished, at least half finished. Got this side finished where the melons are collected. This side I'll do between episodes, but I wanted to show you that I did get it figured out. So right here is where our hopper minecart is going to come up and drain its goods into this hopper. Okay, this is our chest where the villagers are. Just grab those right there for demonstration purposes. And yep, that hopper is draining into... Oh! Wow, it's going. Cool. It's doing its thing right on time. Did it go? Did this guy go? Let's see. Yep, there he is right there. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. So yeah, that hopper's draining into this dropper right here. All these droppers are facing up into this chest. And as soon as those things come over here, I don't know if we want to wait, guys. We'll see. But yeah, so the items go up into this chest, drain into this hopper, into that chest, down into that hopper, and into our main chest. See how far this guy is now. I mean, he's close. Tell you what, I'll cut away, and as soon as he gets up here, we'll bring you back. All right, here he comes. Okay, here we go. All right, it's working. Let's set off our little clock here, which is sending a pulse to these torches, right? Which are powering the droppers and sending the items up. Let's see. Yep, it's working good. We're going all the way down here into our chest. Very, very nice. Awesome. It's working great. I'm so happy. We got it figured out. And like I said, we just need to take this and copy it over to here. And this thing will be completed. But I can hear some zombies building up over here again. I think we need to go take care of them. What do you think? Let's do it. Well, well, well. Yes, indeed. It's filling up again. Pretty good. Oh. Got another guy coming in here? No? Hoping to see some more guys come down. But I'll tell you what. We're going to do, we're going to add to this. We're going to add some more facets, right? I was thinking probably something... Oh, he's drowning in there. Whoops. I was thinking of adding like a way of carrying them up, like a mob evader, and then dropping them down, and then maybe sending them into a room of iron golems. Would be cool. But anyways, guys, we're really needing to end this episode, so we're going to take care of these guys. Let them blow up. And, whoa, it was like a double explosion. You see that? That was really weird. Crazy. Okay, guys, well, listen. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We have run out of time. Again, we're going to work some more on this. Maybe next episode. I don't know. I do want to show you the new biomes that I found. And again, we don't have time for that. But, you know, we really should close it out. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I really appreciate it. I love you for hanging out. And again, I really hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't be shy about leaving a like. Uh, Makes me happy. Makes my day. Oh, there's a guy coming down right there. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. But listen, till next time, stay cool, be good, and God bless.